So here's the #1 bantamweight contender making his way to the octagon. Gotta be some nerves here as he gets set to compete for the UFC bantamweight title. No denying he deserves to be there. He's got the requisite win streak, he's got the finishes, he's got the popularity, the fan support. Now he needs the championship performance. We'll see if he has what it takes to unseat the incumbent. All right, here he is, the UFC bantamweight champion. He has successfully defended the title in the past. A decidedly different challenge, though, here tonight. Prevailing wisdom is that this will be his toughest title defense to date. The odds suggest that this is a close matchup on paper, but he believes he's one of the GOATs, one of the greatest of all time. If you want to be that, you certainly got to make good on this title defense tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Sterling is 31. Cejudo is 33. Sterling will have a 7-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Greco-Roman wrestler, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, introducing the challenger, Henry the Messenger Cejudo. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Uniondale, New York, presenting, reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Aljamain Punkmaster Sterling.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch gloves and we are underway.
You ready?
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, we have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it upright.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Big, powerful punch land. Now we get back to range.
Very nice leg kick there by Sterling. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
changes levels now, DC.
Oh, man, he was in a single, got to a high crotch. Oh, takes it from behind. What a fantastic takedown.
Close guard. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this thing.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position. Nowadays, you see guys just throwing little shots that don't really matter. Very few guys now are committed to ground and pound as they were in the past.
Cejudo's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Working out of the half guard here. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. So we pull up the stats for you now. 32 total strikes have now landed for Henry Cejudo. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Nice shot to the body. Big kick lands.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was too high, and now he's got him hurt bad. That comes from him throwing that kick. In the clinch, big body punch, digging his entire hip into every single strike.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks. Oh, wow, those leg kicks are already taking effect.
Nice punch by Cejudo. Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand.
It got defended, but it will give Henry the idea that takedown may be coming.
Well, you saw us referencing the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. And both guys really throwing with authority.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. Well, Sterling comfortable wherever the fight goes, but you're seeing a lot of the improvements he's made in his stand-up under Ray Longo, and at least early on in this one, more than content to strike. And they separate. Got a single collar tie. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Straight right, he misses. .30 seconds now to go in round one. Oh, continuing double leg shot. Oh, ow, slams into the canvas with authority. .15 seconds remain in the round. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
All right, so he's got to be happy with that previous round. He was on the wrong end of some striking exchanges, but that big takedown really turned the tide.
John, sometimes you can get that face beat up. When you get to the leg, you start throwing your hips in. I mean, perfect wrestling technique to finish that attack. His butt was down, his back was straight, his head was up. And when the head goes up and the body's doing like a rocket ship, it goes up. But unfortunately for his opponent, it came down, crashing into the middle of the octagon. What a takedown. It gets me so excited to watch people go flying through the air. I mean, his opponent didn't want to do that.
Right.
His opponent doesn't want to fly through the air in the middle of an octagon.
I wouldn't think so.
So he made him do it. And you could tell in that moment, the opponent's like, oh my goodness, I am flying. My feet are supposed to be on the ground.
Right.
Not anymore, bud.
Starting to do some really significant damage.
Great action to get to that takedown. Oh, wow,
Oh, countering, it looks like with a bomb flu choke, or maybe we should call it the OSP now, but trying to get out of the guillotine by submitting his opponent. Incredible. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries...
Sterling's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
He's attacking guillotine. There it is.
Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. Brilliant submission defense there. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm, it's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you
actually
tap.
goes to an omoplata. Great pressure going forward by the top fighter now.
You can certainly count on one hand the number of omoplatas that have been executed in the octagon. And there it is! Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
Well, there he is, the UFC Bantamweight champion of the world. He looked absolutely unstoppable here tonight. His opponent had no answers as he eventually gets the championship victory by submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bugliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to an omoplata. And still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight champion of the world, Aljamain Master Sterling.
So there he is, all smiles, the undisputed UFC Bantamweight champion of the world. That is the way he came in. That is the way he goes out after turning in a huge submission win here tonight. And now all that's left to do is to celebrate the effort. You see him with his corner and his coaches there.